Hello everyone, I'm NGC. In today's video, let's do another SML theory. Yep, we're doing some more SML videos. I have a good one coming this week, and I'll probably do another SML theory, but we'll just see how things go. Whether or not I'm busy or not. But yeah, we're gonna be doing another SML theory, and this one's actually a pretty good one. No, I'm not doing a main character. Okay, look, the next SML theory will be on the main character of SML, I promise. But this is actually a really good one that I actually came up with during my reaction to like the Summer School Part 2 video. If you noticed in it, and if you saw the title of this video, you should know what I'm talking about. Is Mr. Winkle Bowie's dad? Now, let me explain what I'm talking about in this video. So, you know Bowie, he's the typical Bowie character in SML, and you know Mr. Winkle, he's the typical villain in SML character, but I came up with evidence that Mr. Winkle could actually be Bowie's dad. So let's begin the video. Alright, Exhibit A. How is Mr. Winkle Bowie's dad, you may ask? Well, I figured out some evidence, so let's begin. So, the evidence I have is, okay, look. So, in the Bowie solution video, if you notice it's being revealed in the same video that the lunch lady is Bowie's mother, okay? But we're not talking about Bowie's mother, we're talking about his dad. However, in the same video, his dad's not shown on screen. And the mom explains that he is in jail for, like, eating the people's testicles or something like that. And, okay, now this doesn't sound like something Mr. Winkle would do, but just hear me out. Notice how Bowie's dad and Mr. Winkle are in jail because, well, this was before the Cody Goes to Kindergarten series, so Mr. Winkle had to be in jail. And if we go to, like, April, because, okay, this video came out in March of 2023, and if we go to April 2023, in the same, like, just like a month later, you can see Mr. Winkle in, like, the Jeffrey's witness protection video. He is in jail, so it's being confirmed he is in jail. However, Mr. Winkle's those, you know, EDP guys, so he would definitely be interested in the, well, if you know, you know. But yeah, Mr. Winkle could definitely do something like that. And I know it's more into children than adults, but you have to remember in the like first grade series, particularly in part 4, he said that Principal Steinbach and Mr. Goodman were hot, as they say in the video at the beginning of the video. I'm not lying, go check out the video. They actually say that, but this could be towards the evidence that Mr. Winkle could be doing that same stuff because he doesn't just like kids, he likes adults as well. So Mr. Winkle could definitely be doing this. But this is just a coincidence, right? Well, no sorry, Bob, because I have even more evidence on how Mr. Winkle is like Bowie's dad. So just brace yourself in this video because it's gonna be a lot. Alright, Exhibit B. How is, like, Mr. Winkle even Bowie's dad in the first place? Because, you know, like, Mr. Winkle, it's being established as Mr. Winkle does not have any kids. However, here's my theory. So, if you go to the Five Nights at Freddy's video, you should know that Mr. Winkle is the William Afton. However, if he's the William Afton, then in the games, in the Five Nights at Freddy's games, you know he has 3 kids. Michael Afton, Evan Afton, as Elizabeth Afton. However, my theory is that Bowie is Michael Afton. Now, hear me out. So, it hasn't been said if he had any more kids other than Bowie, or if it's even confirmed, but if it's true, and we are following the war for now, Bowie would definitely be Michael Afton, and it explains why we can't see, like, Elizabeth or Evan or any other kids, because they're dead. Like, Elizabeth got caught by Baby, and she died due to Baby. And then Evan got his head bit off from the Bite 87, like I said, but this could definitely be evidence towards that Bowie is Michael Afton, aka Mr. Winkle's father, because, like, Mr. Winkle is William Afton, and Bowie is Michael Afton, the son of William Afton, and it hasn't been established where his kids are, so you can presume they're dead, and Bowie's the only one left. This actually makes sense. Okay, now I could be jabbering like a fucking idiot for some people wondering, but this is actually big enough evidence to this because, look, trust me, this is the evidence that we need for the video. Because, like, okay, now, I know some people could say it's a coincidence, and I know some people could say I'm just being crazy, but I am being serious when I'm saying that Bowie is Mr. Winkle's dad. And okay, even before Mr. Winkle could do this, he was first introduced in 2015. 9 years ago, I think. Yeah, 9 years ago. And who knows that? Okay, well, Bowie is 15 years old, as established in the SML wiki. And since Bowie is 15 years old, that would technically make him, like, that would technically mean, okay, Bowie's gonna turn 16 this year. So that means he was born in 2008. 7 years before Mr. Winkle was introduced, just want to say. So, how do we know Mr. Winkle didn't, like, abandon his family and just went to jail? Because Mr. Winkle definitely went to jail a lot of times. So, that's why you never see him around Bowie, because he's always in jail for doing crimes. And sure, he does have interesting kids, but how do you know he didn't get that from Bowie? Because, like, clearly Mr. Winkle had to got that from, like, his kid, because, like, he can't just get that from no kid. Otherwise, he'd have no experience of kids because he didn't have his own kid of his own. So, yeah, it's pretty obvious that Mr. Winkle is Bowie's dad because, like he's never around him because he's in jail, which makes sense. And he can't be there since he's a fugitive criminal. So yeah, it's pretty obvious that this is why he is Bowie's dad, because he's never around Bowie and like it's never been mentioned. And I know before I get the comments saying we already saw Bowie's dad in Jeffrey's bike, but you have to remember this is the human version. And Rogan doesn't really connect the Nintendo world to the human world. So Rogan probably considers that uncanon. So that video is uncanon. Mr. Winkle is Bowie's, like, dad. And I know, like, he's not a Bowie. I know he didn't go from, like, a bullet bill to, like, human because, like, Mr. Winkle was already introduced before Bowie's dad. But it's the human, like, version now. So it could not be canon to the actual SML universe, if you know what I'm saying. And Exhibit C, why is Mr. Winkle, like, why is Mr. Winkle, Bowie's dad, like I said, but why is he, like, not taking care of his son? Well, I don't know if I already explained this or not, but if you didn't bother listening to me, but Mr. Winkle is not around Bowie because, okay, well, he's always in jail and stuff like that, and when he is in jail, he can't be taking care of Bowie because obviously he's in jail. He can't get out of jail. Unless he escapes, but he has even more crimes. And how knows Bowie's, like, Bowie is a criminal. Bowie was introduced in 2017 before, like, all of this. And how do we know that Mr. Winkle, because Bowie is a bully, and he gets that because his parents don't give him attention. And Mr. Winkle can't give him attention because, like, he is in jail, so he can't give any attention to Bowie. So that's how he became a bully. He was inspired from his dad because he's a criminal, and he wants to be a bully. So that's why he's doing all this stuff. Yes, that is my SML theory, and that's why I think, no, I know that Mr. Winkle is Bowie's biological dad. So yeah, that's it for this SML theory. Hope you guys enjoyed this SML theory, and I will see you all in the next video.